So The Guardian recently reported on a new seminar called Race to Dinner, where white women pay $2,500 to host a dinner where women of color are invited over to teach them how to confront their racism and privilege. So many of the women attending the dinner come from power and wealth, and they say that they're open to challenging the racism that comes from their proximity to it. And the idea has seemed to be taken off because so far there's over 15 of these dinners that have already been planned. So I want to ask, what do you ladies think of this?
$2,500?
$2,500.
You want to get together and teach one?
Okay.
Right?
What I'm saying is, if you're paying that amount of money, I applaud you for wanting to know. I applaud you for the fact that if you got that much money, clearly I don't think that there are many people that would pay this, but clearly this is something that's happening. But I applaud someone for wanting to know and wanting to know in a context where hopefully they can ask free questions and be told, like, if you taught one of these classes, I think you'd be phenomenal. You'd be like, don't say that, don't do that. And I was actually gonna say, if you can't afford the $2,500 for a class like this, you could just pick up Amanda's book, which low-key, no, I've gone through it. Because I do want to say that while there are people who are maliciously racist, there's a lot of them, there are sadly folks who are ignorantly racist. Like it's been inbred in them through years and years of generations that they think this is a normal thing to do or say, and they don't know that they're doing things wrong. And then there's people who are inquisitive, who really do want to know, and then they go and do things like, hey, can I touch your hair?
Yeah.
Oh, we need it. Sometimes I think this is maybe a good place to teach those boundaries.
You can say, like you said, you can say $2,500.
25.
I ain't have a book. I'm gonna have a book
Watch our
club.
show, read a
That's what I'm
book.
gonna do.
Right.
I'm gonna have a book club and invite people for like 50 bucks.
Yeah.
But what I like about what you said, Adrian, is that it is a brave step to come to the table, have this conversation in your house to say, I need to learn before I make a mistake.
I don't know.
Before I jeopardize my friends, my family, people that I love, or our community by saying or doing something. I've even joked with Amanda, I'm like, yo, we had that shuck and jive conversation where Adrian said something she learned in tap class.
No, and the only other people I had ever heard use it were my black friends.
Right, and then we put it on our social media because Amanda then educated us saying that actually comes from a very racist term. And so I said, Amanda, that would be crazy. Like, maybe what if you actually did like a program or a segment here that taught us like things you can say and things you should know better than to never say.
It doesn't come from a malicious place.
Right.
It legit was ignorance on my part.
And I want to read one of the comments.
Ignorance.
One of the white women that hosted this dinner, she actually said, every time I see someone black, I think that they're up to no good. And I know that I'm wrong for thinking that. I need help. So for some reason, she's been taught somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, but like for someone to actually be like, I'm having racist thoughts, I need to actually have this conversation with somebody. Where's this coming from? I know, it sounds dumb.
It's like, why do we even have to, I mean.
But wait, listen,
I know.
But you get what I'm saying. Are we teaching people to have that conversation and keep it in their head? No. Are we having you to come out and realize that you learned a racist innuendo or a thought and you need to actually come correct with that?
I just like that they know that it shouldn't be free. I like that they know that this is on someone else's time.
Okay.
And that the person who they're asking to come do this, they don't feel like that person is obligated to teach them,
Okay, that's good.
Because to me, that was what that whole conversation was that I was having before. Where it was like, if you feel like this is your ministry, to help educate,
then it takes a certain person.
Then go for it. Go for the gold, baby. But make sure there's gold to get. So that's why I feel like this, to me, was cool. Because if you ask me to teach this dinner, I'm not just coming with my life experience. I'm coming with my academic experience as well, which I paid a lot of money to get.
And the goal to get is people who genuinely want to learn, who have open hearts and open minds, and it's genuine. And that's the key to it.
That's the caveat. People have to be wanting to learn, wanting to change, wanting to embrace new.
That's nice.
I hear what you had to say, because I feel like they should put these programs in schools, low-key.
That would be awesome. Or have the teachers.
Yes. Like we had potlucks growing up.
Teachers take these courses.
Yes.
Well,
so
we've been
important.
saying that for years, but I also think it's nice to sit here and have fish and wine and, say, I don't understand black people.
Yeah.
But if you really want to understand black people, volunteer some of your time.
I think that's...
in communities that really need it. I mean, if you're going to spend 3 hours at a dinner, you can go spend an hour at a rec center or a community center. If you want to volunteer, go to justserve.org. It's an organization organization that connects you to volunteer programs in your area and helps some people out. So.
There you go. On the thread of helping people out. So, Southwest Airlines has a new addendum to their announcement, okay? CNN reported that as a part of their pre-flight announcements, Southwest is asking passengers to call out any unwelcome behavior to flight attendants. So, examples of bad or unwelcome behavior can include everything from verbal or sexual harassment, which has increased by 66% over a 4-year period. I would also like to point out bad behavior is having your shoes and socks off with your feet up on the screen and advancing the touch screen with your toe.
Feel free to tell a flight attendant about that.
Yeah, with your toe. But ladies, do you think this is about policing the other passengers, or are they just asking us to look out?
Yo, I'm not mad if you're instilling the fear of God in somebody not to touch me while I'm sleeping. I'm totally fine with someone being like, yo, let me act right, let me be on my P's and Q's. Is that impolitically correct? I don't know what P's and Q's stands for. See, this is like dumb things we hear, the rhetoric.
But this is what I'm talking about.
What
You
does
gotta be,
P and Q?
you gotta
Okay,
learn.
somebody tell me in the comments on our page, what does P and Q stand for? But I want people to be on their best
Please
behavior.
and thank you.
P's and Q's.
I think the
Where's
Q
the
is
Q?
like, thank you.
Like,
I think
thank
the
you.
Q is like
Oh,
funny.
people say that?
All right, just please be on your
get it.
best behavior when you're on an airplane with other people. I would want people to be like, let me act right. Because let me tell you, some folks don't know how to act right. Have any of you guys ever been on an airplane with your airdrop on?
Yeah.
Yo,
I had to change my name on my airdrop. Not gonna tell you what it is, because then I'll still get these. Keep it private. Change my name because I was sitting on an airplane as everyone walked by. Yo, mid-flight, I started getting airdrops
Of what?
of men's genitals.
yes, they just send it to you.
You never, it's happened to you?
Yes.
On an airplane?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, are you complaining or are you celebrating? Like,
I'm complaining.
okay.
She's
Just making
married.
sure. Just
I'm
making sure.
complaining,
Okay.
and it was not even a good picture.
So I have a
I'm
question.
complaining.
This is a dumb question. Was it? Could you tell that they were on the
Were
airplane?
they on the plane?
Was
Yeah, it was like a picture from the bathroom, or I've gotten a picture from the bathroom, and I've also gotten a picture that clearly was something that they had in their
An
archive.
archive
Okay,
photo?
Yeah, and it'll pop up on your
That's
phone,
disgusting.
and I had to change my name because they were like, hey, Adrienne, pa. See, so this is the thing. If you're ever at a celebrity event, put your airdrop on and see all the people that come
See,
up.
and this is why you stick to Android.
No. I don't trust these green bubbles,
No,
yo.
iPhone for
Just
life,
change your
Jeannie.
name.
Android would never
Change your
have that
name.
problem,
iPhone for
ever.
life.
But I think that this speaks to the whole idea of like, I always end my shows with, you know, we are each other's business.
Yeah.
And when we look out for each other, we lift each other up. Like, I feel like we don't do that anymore. We don't think that
Yeah,
way.
where's
People-
the goodwill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People think, why'd your voice tremble like that?
You want to know why? On an airplane, air
Right.
pressure and alcohol don't mix, all right? They need to start limiting those alcoholic drinks.
That is
What?
true.
Because a lot of
Is
people
that
are.
really a
Saying
thing?
that, Lonnie?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
saying for airplanes to limit the
She
alcoholic
said
drink?
limit.
Then I won't be on
Limit.
planes.
No,
Yo,
limit,
I'm
you
41.
guys.
I don't go to parties
You
anymore.
guys.
That is my time to get
Oh my
lit.
God. She is in her feelings.
What?
Okay.
Lonnie
The only
said
thing I drink on
limit.
airplanes is-
Lonnie said, Jeannie Mai. Lonnie said limit, not completely get rid of.
Yeah, you
I
can
agree, because some people, they be really, really drunk.
Like me
Okay.
with you?
Wait,
Yeah.
no. It was us three. Me,
I wasn't drunk.
You and Adrian, we were getting
Yes,
a
you were.
litty
I was
scene
drunk.
in the
Let me-
middle.
Okay, Amanda.
I
Uh-oh.
was.
It was a press
You were
run.
drunk.
We was doing a press run.
She was drunk the
I
next
was
day.
in the front cabin. They were in business class. Okay, I have to point that out. Because I'm the elder of the group.
Slight shade.
So anyway, I wait an hour. I get back there. They done had about 4 or 5 drinks, right? They lifting up their tops,
Not
showing
me.
each other. Yes, you
We
was
were
too.
having a good
You were
conversation.
too.
It was
was?
comparing.
Yes, you
You know
were.
you don't be remembering.
Yeah.
On the plane?
And
I
you
mean,
know
we
what
were
I did?
having fun,
Hold
yes.
on. You know what I did? I went to the flight attendant. I said, look, them
Okay,
three
now I
girls,
remember.
them 3 girls back there, we got press in the morning. I don't need you to serve them any more drinks. If they asking for vodka, put some water. They do not
If
know
you
the difference.
watch the
That is
Breakfast Club interview the next day, I am sipping that water
Water.
like, God, please help me.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna I said maybe one word the whole interview. I was still wasted.